think of Samuel, who was he? And here, as we see the watchman on the watch, day and night, not giving up. You think also of how Samuel was a guy who was in the midst of a spiritual struggle between light and darkness. And the book of Samuel, it's just that he's such a hero, how he heard God, how he knew what to do. And I think of just how Enoch walked with God and he was taken. Remember Jude chapter 1, verse 14? You see, he knew and wrote the book of Enoch. I read it not that long ago. And I think everyone should read it who's a seasoned, strong person in their faith. And you know what? There are weapons that are carnal. Look at this shell. And there are weapons that are spiritual. And read 1 Samuel 17, verse 47, where David says, the battle is the Lord's, and he will give all of you into our hands. That's how David looked at these giants, and they're still spiritual, the giants, the Rephaim. And he was a humble shepherd, and he took on giants, right? And so did Elijah. So that's what I'm saying is fight with God's guidance, God's strength. And he is watching over us. He's watching over this land. He's going to keep us and keep us safe. And the enemy will be defeated. Our IDF forces raided an underground tunnel in Khan Yunis where the hostages had been held. The length of the tunnel was about 830 meters long and its depth about 20 meters. The entrance to the tunnel was booby-trapped. All kinds of bombs, all kinds of explosives and obstacles, sliding doors, blast doors, top doors. During the advance of our brave forces into the tunnel, our fighters encountered a number of terrorists, and our warriors fought against them and eliminated them. And when finally we reached this one part of the tunnel where the hostages were, they had already been moved to another location. They were already gone. It's tragedy. So tragic. It was so close. And as part of our tunnel research, we mapped the tunnels, right? Yalom, our unit maps, and we check it out and learn from each tunnel. And as we saw where the hostages were kept, they were kept in 5 barred prison cells. And in addition, other signs that indicated that we were close, so close to reaching those kidnapped hostages. Intelligence findings were a lot of intelligence findings, and of course a lot of different weapons of Hamas terrorist organization. There were according to some testimonies, there were about 20 hostages, innocent Israelis, in the tunnel at different times. And so sad. It's just so sad. But we will continue this. We will do our utmost to find and to rescue these hostages and to destroy this infrastructure of the it is truly tragic. It wasn't always like this in Gaza. Just look at some videos before October 7th, and even look back when Jewish people used to live here alongside the Arabs. It was beautiful beachfront property, but the evil Hamas, the evil terrorist extremist radicals had to ruin it for everyone. They had to subject their people to violence, terror, kill, steal, destroy. That's what the enemy does.